Let's talk a little bit about that hard round ball. What have the Rockies been up to this week, and some other good baseball news that we've had going on? Because that is the only sport that we got, as well as the WNBA.
It's true.
In live action.
It's true, and the results are not very good out of Rockies Town. We had a road trip out to Boston this week, and
Green Monster was monstering.
Yeah, it was not pretty. The very similar flashbacks to getting swept by the Red Sox in other important series in Rockies history. But 3 games out there in Boston, 3 losses, a 3-9, a 2-10, and a 2-10.
We gave it our best.
Yeah, some real rough ones. Game 2, Kyle Freeland went 5 2/3 clean and then could not get himself out of the 6th inning. And once the bullpen took over, they let the floodgates just wide open. Game 3 was another Senzatella start, and he got out of the first inning unscathed this time, but innings 2, 4, 5, and 6 proved to be his undoing on this one. The bright news ahead of that, because I will circle back to the Game 3 of the Red Sox series, but we are on the road after that with 3 games against the Cincinnati Reds before the All-Star break here. And with only 1 game in the book so far, the Rockies are ahead in this series with a win on Friday night 3-2. This was, let me double check here, I believe German Marquez bringing in 6 innings of 1-run ball, and the bullpen actually coming in behind him to keep things pretty clean for a 3-2 victory.
Been a while since we've had one in that W column. It's been drubbings and drubbings and drubbings.
We had that hot week where we pulled off 4 in a row or something, and then the stat I saw is we've been 4-17 since then, something like that.
I think I got duped. I think the Rockies duped me. I caught them on the peak time. This is the best they could have played.
We did discuss that might have been the best they look all year.
I think it was all downhill from there. The rocket did not leave the atmosphere and did not get past the trees.
No, a complete failure to launch there. Other positive news to report from Rockies Nation. We are currently nursing a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 8th in Game 2 of this series. So by the end of the broadcast, we'll know one way or the other. But I did say I needed to circle back to Game 3 of the Red Sox series, and that was because we did make another classic Rockies everyone point and laugh highlight. The very first batter of the game on this Wednesday game, we had Thursday off this week, the Wednesday night game, the very first batter up for the Red Sox hits a ground ball up the middle just past the pitcher's foot. The shortstop, in his attempts coming to his left to try and field the ball, kicks the ball out into right field. Yep.
How far did he kick it?
I mean, he basically soccer punted it in perfect stride. Instead of getting it with his glove, he got it with his foot as he was running. Just kicks it right out to the right fielder, who tries to barehand the ball in an attempt to pick off the runner at second, and in doing so whiffs on the ball completely, allowing what should have been a ground ball out.
Is this about to be an inside the park home run?
Just about. He did stop at third because Ryan McMahon made an incredible dive to keep the incredibly wayward throw out from the outfield from going past into the dugout and awarding him the run. But yes, what should have been a ground ball out, pretty routine, turned into a triple.
About right.
Mm-hmm. And that everyone had a good laugh sharing that around the internet the next couple of days of, look how bad the Rockies are.
But we were hustling.
Yeah, I mean, the effort was there, clearly. The results, bad.
But we were working hard.
This is true. So that was the game action notes from this week. Not a whole lot else to talk about. Former Rockies news. We can do a little roundup on that. Trevor Story has been in a little bit of a resurgence for those Boston Red Sox. He helped take part in the whooping of his former team, and is basically pretty similar to most ex-Rockies after they go off to free agency. They get injured a lot and miss a lot of time. So Trevor's finally feeling back to his healthy ways and actually producing at his old clip at least in the last couple of weeks, which is good for him. We cannot say the same for our old buddy DJ LeMahieu out in New York. They have DFA'd him, designated him for assignment, said there is no longer a roster spot for you on this club. Good luck and goodbye.
He's playing third base now.
Still at second, which is a little surprising for a man of his age. That's kind of the problem, is it's a pretty common position for, like, you can find middle infielders pretty readily in this league. So they have plenty of young kids who they're like, we can run someone else out there for the defense and get better batting. The crazy thing is the batting average that they are sending him to the curb for would be a huge upgrade to our lineup.
I was about to say, can he play first base?
I mean, maybe. I don't think we should. That would kind of fry all his muscle memory of doing the other half of that side of the infield. He might try and range too far away from the bag and then turn and throw to no one.
Wouldn't be the worst thing that happened to us.
That would be my concern. But overall, yes, the idea has gotten a fair bit of traction online of like, hey, we're not doing anything anyway, and he's available for as dirt cheap as he's going to come right now. Should we go get DJ back?
Come back home.
And we don't really have any need in the middle. We kind
of need like a dude at the back because Tovar is kind of glass cannon right now.
It's still on the injured list. The shortstop in question, so we have so many. The shortstop should be Ezekiel Tovar. It wasn't. We have been running out Ryan Ritter, who's a rookie this year. He just made his debut. He was also not playing. It was Orlando Arcia who was the shortstop in that game.
Arcia's like...
And he's a journeyman guy we picked up after getting cut from the Braves for not hitting enough.
He's not very... I'm sorry, Mr. Arcia. I'm sure you're a good guy, but he's not a very good baseball player, in my opinion, and you do play for the Rockies, so...
Mm-hmm. So it could work, but DJ, similar boat, has had a lot of injury issues that has kept him from being the MVP caliber player he was for the Yankees in those first couple of years.
R.I.P.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, and then we have to give you the update on your favorite part of baseball, the mandatory all-star selection from each team.
I hate it so much.
We now know our Rockies representative this year will be catcher Hunter Goodman.
For what purpose? Like,
because of his, I believe, 17 home runs and 280 something batting average.
Is he going to do the home run derby or something?
I don't think so. He's not on the short list of guys who are really raking.
Useless.
Yeah, it is very much a sympathy nod. Oh, and then the other controversy now coming out of All-Star selection, which we are getting ready to see that game coming up here this week, so we'll get a fun little glimpse at that. I should pull up who is going to be in that home run derby. But the thing that has riled up a few people in the game now, especially the old time folks, is that Jacob Misarowski, the little our young new fireballer out of not Minnesota, the Brewers,
Milwaukee.
Thank you. Has been named as an all-star replacement after making just 5 starts in Major League Baseball. They have been 5 pretty impressive starts. Like, if you're going to be like, yeah, this kid's not bad, but it is a wildly low number of innings pitched compared to a lot of other players who could have been slotted into that roster spot for the All-Star game.
Good move on the MLB. Young name. People know his name because he's had a couple of highlights. Bring a little bit more eyes. This game...
And 100%, there's like, I think the Phillies specifically who are like campaigning for one of their guys to make the game have been like, it's just a celebrity, like it's a popularity contest now and it's just to get social media clicks. And it's like,
yes, your sport is
guys,
dying.
That is kind of what's going on here.
Your sport is dying and no one wanted to pick you up. You have to do something.
So that is the state of affairs in that All-Star game. Let's see here. I have our list of who is participating in that home run derby this year because unfortunately, I don't even know when this started historically, but you don't get the best home run hitters for the home run derby anymore. You get like the 8 best guys who will agree to do it.
Correct.
Which is not ever the top 3 home run hitters anymore. Like,
no.
Almost certainly those guys, like for whatever reason, they caught on to some statistical trend that doing the home run derby like throws off your swing for the second half or something.
Yes.
So they don't do it anymore. But of the guys who said that they would do it this year, we have Ronald Acuna Jr. from the Atlanta Braves.
Big name.
James Wood from the Washington Nationals, who, if you'll remember, single-handedly stole a game against us with 2 home runs.
Not not difficult to do, but
Yep. O'Neal Cruz from the Pittsburgh Pirates.
never heard of him.
He is a center field. I'll send you a clip of. He made one of the laziest plays in baseball history earlier this year. It was pretty hilarious. He's a center fielder. A little like line driver got hit, and it's like one of those where you have to bend down and field it on the hop. And he like barely bent down. It glanced off the side of his glove and like kicked off maybe 25 feet behind him, and he stopped moving and kind of looked over his shoulder at it, and he was like, "Damn." That's a shame.
My bad.
Not even my bad. He's like, someone should get that.
Fair enough.
But he rakes apparently at the plate, so he's worth keeping around. Participant number 4, Cal Raleigh of the
Big
Seattle
dumper.
Mariners, the big dumper himself, who has now set the American League record with 38 home runs before the All-Star break by hitting a grand slam earlier this weekend.
There's your big home run hitter,
He's the hottest hand in the contest if you're a betting type.
and everyone likes Big Dumper
Which almost certainly means he'll be knocked out in the first round of competition.
for sure.
Our other contestants, Byron Buxton out of the Minnesota Twins. I couldn't tell you anything about him. I've not heard that name all year yet.
Has he played for the Rockies?
Nope. Junior Caminero from the Tampa Bay Rays. Another name I have not heard yet at all in any of my MLB coverage. Brent Rooker, the designated hitter from the Oakland Athletics. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. from the Miami Marlins.
Who's hating? Is he? I thought he was a Yankee, but the Yankees might have traded him.
Yeah, I think he got moved around since you last checked in on him.
It's been a while since I've seen a baseball name, but I remember seeing him in a Yankees uniform because I thought he was the one they made the barrel bat for.
Oh, the torpedo bat?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know what source I'm looking at that has him listed as a Marlin. He is currently a New York Yankee.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's why we have a torpedo bat, and he was the one that was getting criticized, and he was like, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. I actually watched a video about someone who done the math now that we're a few more months in on torpedo bats, and there's like maybe 24 guys in the league who are still using it on a regular basis, and like of them, about 18 have seen any sort of statistical deviation one way or another.
Does not mean up.
No, it does not. So there's about like 7 or 8 of them who are not better with their torpedo bats, and then like the other, it's like a 50-50 split essentially.
Tries to break torpedo bat, breaks leg because his weight's all different.
It was enough of a wrinkle to get people's attention, but yeah, certainly no immediate data to back up the fact that is doing it for everyone. But there is a small subset of contact-specific hitters who have just the right approach where maybe this is the tool that is better for you.
I'm actually shocked there's not more things like a torpedo bat because everyone's swing is just so different and unique to them on a numbers basis. Some people will have a very similar like swing path and whatnot in the baseball because that's just...
I think the biggest thing is that the MLB rulebook is very specific about what the potential dimensions of a baseball bat can be. Like they've made the box very small of where you can experiment with. So that's about all you can do is move the mass in the shape around. You can't really expand the shape or the length or...
Yeah. They don't want to let people juice no more. Won't let them play with their bats.
Nope.
This league is no fun.
Basically. And then that was all the major league news I had. I did also want to say you did send me a very funny clip earlier this week.
I'll let you talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, it's of a minor league game that happens to be playing through a storm going on, and unfortunately an enormous crack of thunder rolls over the stadium just as the pitcher had raised his leg to begin his windup, and he, like everyone else in the stadium, jumped at the volume and I'm sure, vibration of this thunderclap, but it did cost him a balk. The umpire did immediately, with no regret, after finishing his under, he's like, that's a balk. You balked. And no one was happy in the dugout for that one, but rules is rules, and that was by the books a balk.
So stupid because it was just like after he'd given up. There's a dude on third too. It's just like
Yep, and it's a free run for all free base for all the base runners. So it was a run scored thanks to the weather. And maybe another instance of the umpires should have probably put a pause to the game and let the weather roll by, because this is why baseball doesn't do good in weather.
Like, what do you expect the man to do? He has
to not flinch.
He has to have no emotion. Just hold it there.
Yeah, basically, he should have still thrown that pitch.
So dumb.
Very, very funny. But yeah, that was, I believe, all of the big news. There was a little bit of a headline of the Yankees stealing a game that they had. There was like 99% win probability for the Mariners going into the... They were going into the 8th inning without a hit yet. They were taking a no-hitter into the 8th, and the Yankees scored 5 runs in the last 2 innings.
And they remembered they are not the Rockies.
Basically, yeah. So that was another little highlight out of the league, but otherwise... pretty quiet heading into All-Star break. Cal Raleigh was the kind of home run conversation. Everyone's excited to see Shohei pitching again, but that's still kind of just 2 or 3 innings every now and then. And otherwise, like I said, we are getting that home run derby and All-Star game this coming week. We'll be back to regular Rockies coverage for next weekend, when they resume on Friday the 18th against the Minnesota Twins.
What do we define as regular Rockies coverage?
The level that I've been giving thus far.
Oh, okay. No good, no bad, just standard.
Yeah, we're probably not going to dig too much deeper into each game and dissect the suffering, but, I'll keep you guys abreast of notable happenings.
We're only 34 games back.
We are still on pace to be the worst record of all time in baseball history. I think we'd have to go something like 25 and it basically double our winning percentage for the second half of the year to avoid it this point.
I'm curious who's ever been the fastest to 100 losses in a season.
Oh boy. Yeah, we can start. I'll start doing the research into that and we can get some more info as we start heading towards that goal.
Will we get...
This will almost, for like the Rockies themselves, this will almost certainly be the fastest we hit it.
Not a shot we get 50 wins this season.
No.
Not even close.
We're not on pace for 35.
I was about to say, do we get to 100 losses first or 50 wins? And I was like...
The 50 wins will not happen. Don't even got to worry about it.
Vegas is not going to like that one.
It's not even a bettable thing. They will not accept it.
It is bettable.
I'm sure
the numbers are astronomical on that one.
Yeah.